Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZIRK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
We've got a very fun gameplay today. We have Jerome Bettis, Jerry Rice, and Deion Sanders, aka, and we're using Wrecking Ball on Jerome Bettis. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Esteban for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, NFL Week 1 picks are now live on Underdog Fantasy. We also have college football picks as well, and I'll be doing UFC this Saturday. So if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100. You deposit $100, they will match that and give you another $100 as well to play with. Which, by the way, the last couple of days we've done really good. The final preseason game we hit for $75 on that, so congrats to those of you guys that copied. And the last special with Aaron Rodgers, we hit on that as well. I'm sure there's going to be some more specials coming out very soon. So as you guys can see, we do have Jerome Bettis on the team. He has 86 speed, 84 excel, 88 truck, 87 brake tackle, 256 pounds. He's a tank, okay? Absolute tank. Now, if you guys are curious about how these AKX factors work, number one, if you're going to use any of the AKX factors, which I personally think the only one worth potentially even using is probably Jerome Bettis, and we're going to test that out today to see if it's even worth spending the 2 AP on this. If you go ahead and do this, it is 680 training on any of the AKA players, and what it does, it gives you +1 stamina to the players, whatever, but it also does go ahead and actually allow you to get the AKA upgraded X Factor. What's the difference? Well, this one right here, they're both the same in terms of they start on for 3 downs. Wrecking Ball gives you a high success rate on your next 3 trucks or stiff arms, but if you go ahead and get the one they have to spend 680 training on, it allows it to come back after 8 plays instead of 9. So still, you know, you don't really get it for that long. It's here for 3, gone for 8 plays. That's pretty big there. Now, in terms of abilities, has Bulldozer, Armbar, Goal Line Back, Balance Beam, Reach for it, but I don't have the AP in my team to run Wrecking Ball and something else because of everything else that we have. That's the team camps. So is it worth spending the 2 AP to have an ability for, you know, pretty much a quarter of the plays? We'll see about that. But Jerry Rice, 87 speed, 85 excel, incredible route running, 87 and 88 for short and medium. Only 83 deep route running though, that's not very good. But then he also has 88 change direction, 86 juke move. And in terms of abilities, guys, I am gonna be running on him Slot Apprentice. Now, to be honest, I probably shouldn't even bought this, the 680 training, but I did it just for the gameplay to get 1 more stamina on him. Maybe the 1 stamina makes somewhat of a difference, whatever, doesn't really matter, but I'm running Yak 'em Up. He gets Rack 'em Up, aka, again, I just don't really think it's worth spending 2 AP for that one, but I am running Slot Apprentice on him for 2 AP, also gets Outside Apprentice or Mid and Elite for 2 AP. Slot Apprentice, I think that is massive on this card. That gives him those extra routes out of the slot, and then 49ers, Raiders, and Seahawks. And then finally, we have Deion Sanders on the team, 88 speed, 87 excel, 87 zone due to strategy cards, 90 man coverage. Definitely, in my opinion, best cornerback in the game. Here you can see I didn't go ahead and buy this one for 680 training. I'm running universal coverage on him, gets shut down, you know, as his AKA. I just don't think it's worth it. And then in terms of abilities, not really much here. You can put Pick Artist on him for 2 AP, Medium Route KO for 3, but yeah, just not really anything that I feel like is worth using 2 AP. I use 2 Deflators and 1 Unstoppable Force, so I'd rather keep those and his team camps. Let's get into it. So let's get into this and see what we can do. As you guys can see, I think that's my opponent's top 3. Okay, so he is Jerry and Deion. That's my top 3. All right, so we only have Wrecking Ball for 3 plays, and then it's gone for 9, so I definitely want to try to get the ball to Bettis if we can, but Jerry was open. Only getting Wrecking Ball for 3 plays, and then it's gone for 8 plays. Number one, it's not as good as Freight Train, so we do have to try to truck or, you know, stiff arm someone, like right there. That's because of Wrecking Ball, we got the stiff arm. And now the final play that he's going to be activated right here, 3rd down and 2. Obviously, we're going to be running the ball, and I tried to truck him, but he moved out of the way. Now, of course, having Jerome Bettis and also having Jerry Rice out here, I'm going to try to get the ball to both of them, but, you know, it is a little bit tough to try to get both of them fully involved, so I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I'll do my best. I'll be honest, with the very first release here of everything, do I think that it's worth, you know, using the AP on Jerome Bettis since it is 2 AP and you only get it for 3 plays? I'm not really sure, but out of all of the AKA players, I feel like he is likely the most worth it, as Jerry was open, just couldn't get the ball to him. I tried to get the ball there to Jerry Rice. He was open, but I could not get the ball off. 2nd and 10 coming up, though, and we are going to have Jerry Rice once again wide open. Hit a nice little juke move there. I probably should have just kept going. Might have had a TD. I really thought there that he was going to take a completely different pursuit angle. So, yeah, I completely messed that one up. but we're at the 32-yard line here, and we got somebody open wide underneath. I'll take that to Ocho Cinco, big time play. Let's go. I'll let you know right now, I still think that Bus, even without Wrecking Ball, is potentially still the best running back in the game. And we're going to try to get the ball to him right here, try to get into this end zone, punch it in. I'm going to run hurry up right here and run the same exact run here as Cam Chancellor met him in the hole. All right, 3rd down and goal. Does he think I'm running this ball? Does he think that I'm going to run it here? I do not know if he thinks I'm going to run it or not, but I am not going to run the ball, and instead, we're going to find Bus open for the TD. All right, so we went out there. We scored a touchdown. Jerome Bettis. I still think that card is very, very good. Arguably, you know, the best running back. Now, obviously, Franco giving running back apprentice is big as he tried to go to his Jerry Rice, and Cameron Curl is going to end up... I should have dove. I wanted that pick 6 right there, but as you guys can see, Jerome Bettis is lit up again. So we've had enough plays go by, and Bettis... right there, truck somebody for the TD. So there we go. Jerome Bettis with a receiving touchdown and a rushing TD already. We've gotten the ball quite a bit. I definitely want to try to go to Jerry Rice a little bit more when we get on an offense, as Cameron Curl almost had another pick. 2nd down and 1 now. This guy just ran a hurry up here, and there he goes right down the seam to Jerry. So he goes down the seam to Jerry Rice there, and now he's going to have, once again, Franco Harris open. Gotta say, running against these people that do nothing but run hurry up offense, it is just a pain. 2nd and 1 coming up though, and he's gonna go once again to Jerry, but I knew it would be covered. Need that pick. All right, 3rd down and 1, and here he goes with the RPO. Oh, we couldn't get it. I definitely tackled him. Oh, I got stuck on a D lineman. Yep, here we go. The quick hiking and everything finally got to me. Good tackle. The quick hiking offenses, man, they are just absolutely crazy, but there we go. All over that. Ed Reed with the INT. And Ed Reed, I'm going to get caught. Yep, I'm going to get caught by Franco. Try to hit a little juke there and a stiff arm. Let's go. So there we go. Now I've got Jerry Rice on a custom route that you can't get normally, but I did because it's Slot Apprentice. By the way, if you're curious right there, I just had him on a little corner route out of the slot, but... yeah, that's not normally on that play. That's why I love Slot Apprentice. Okay, so we're up 21-0 now. Definitely doing very, very good. I gotta say, that Jerry Rice card, having that Slot Apprentice, being able to do stuff like that, the corner routes, the post routes, you know, that you normally couldn't get. Very, very excited. 2nd down and 2 coming up, and as I mentioned before, this guy is just running no huddle pretty much every single time, which might end up hurting him pretty bad. Oh, great throw. But that might end up hurting him pretty bad because I have 2 deflators out here on defense with Cam Chancellor and also with Cam Curl. So all of these hits that I get on his receivers, all the hits that I get on his running backs, whatever, it takes an extra little bit out of them. There's Jerry versus Deion, and Jerry with the catch. Probably should have just played the receiver right there, to be honest. Definitely was not in position to get an interception, but it's okay, as that's going to be a user pick with Cam Curl. As you guys can see, Jerome Bettis is back, and I'm definitely going to look to get him the ball here. Tried to truck. The thing is, too, when he's, like, lighting up like that, you can kind of use him as a distraction to actually throw the football, because, trust me, your opponents are going to be way more worried about a throw there or a run there than a throw. As right there, really, really good run from Jerome Bettis, as we're going to try to hit the outside here. Truck over Deion. We did. Make no mistake about it, whether he's lit up or not, this card is very, very good, as Jerome Bettis is going to be open out of the backfield. Tried to squeeze in there. Now, once again, I think he's running press man, and we're going to have Jerry. A beautiful throw, beautiful catch. This Jerry Rice card is going to be so good for me, as Jerry Rice wide open. Please get the catch. Let's go, Jerry. And he broke the tackle. And it looks like that's going to be it for my opponent, guys, but wow. I got to say, that was impressive. So Jerry Rice, guys, 5 catches, 108 yards, and on top of that, he had 2 touchdowns. Now, I know that game was only, you know, right before the first half ended right there, but with it being 5-minute quarters, it's really like playing into the 3rd quarter of gameplay you guys just get to see right there compared to last year. So that was quite the showing in just one half. 5 catches, 108 yards, 2 TDs for Jerry. And like I mentioned, that Slot Apprentice is just so OP. And then Jerome Bettis, 9 carries for 34 yards and a touchdown. Did have 1 broken tackle. The issue is with, like, Jerome Bettis, as I mentioned to you, you know, with Wrecking Ball, you only get it for 3 plays. Then it's gone for 8 if you spend all the training points to get it for 8. So I don't really think it's worth using that AKX factor. I would much rather, to be honest, instead of using that, just throw Bulldozer on him if you want to, so you get the better truck animations. You can truck over more people. Or goal line back. I really do like the goal line back on him. And then if we go to the receiving, you guys can see 2 catches, 21 yards, and a touchdown right there. Like I mentioned, yeah, I know that was only one half of the gameplay, but it's really like playing to the third quarter because the games are so much longer this year. So definitely got enough footage right there. Jerome Bettis had 11 touches, and Jerry Rice had 5 catches as well. Definitely some very good cards. The only thing, as I mentioned there with Bettis, is that, you know, I don't really think it's worth using the AP on the Wrecking Ball. Now, where do I rank Bettis as just one of the better running backs in the game? The thing is, his change of direction is not very good. Obviously, the juke was only an 84, but he's just a tank, man, and he's got 86 speed. So I would say that Bettis and Fred Taylor, they're very close right now. I don't think the AKX factor really adds any extra value to him. It's just that he's going to fall forward for you a lot. He's going to break a lot of tackles. He's going to be able to truck a lot of people as well. I mean, I still think Franco's really up there because he gets the running back apprentice ability, which is really big, especially if you were to pair that with like Jerry Rice. I think I would take Bettis over Ramondre, which I've loved Ramondre Stevenson, but him and Fred Taylor, like just pure runners of the football. Man, that's close because you have the big bruising back or you have the guy that can really juke. So up to your play style, but I think I'll keep Bettis for a little bit and try him out some more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it. Hit that sub button down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.